answer is the bulk of Kenyans do not trust parliament. These people went in, and before they could even settle, they had rubbished what Wananchi had done. Wananchi had made a decision and chosen person X on ODM, person X on Jubilee, person X on, and they knew and they made that consciously, knowing that there was a UDA MP on that ballot. But the person they voted on a different party goes there and for a very funny consideration decides from now on they are supporting the agenda of another party different from what took them to parliament. Therefore, it is not possible to have a parliamentary process that is free and fair of interference from the executive because it appears the bulk of parliament is compromised. Secondly, and most important, Raila Odinga commands a very huge following in this nation, close to 49.something%. In fact, the difference between him and William Ruto, if we were to go by the IEBC results, is a paltry 140,000 votes. Now, you're saying that that person has got no legitimacy to sit in a committee that discusses the welfare of the nation, but an MP who got 13,000 votes in their constituency has, because in the name of being elected, has got the legitimacy to speak on behalf of people. Look at someone like Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka commands close to 2 million votes in this country, and it is known. And he moves with them, and they follow him, and he has proven it in consequent elections. And you are saying that there's an MP somewhere who was voted with 22,000 votes or whatever number of votes, and that MP can sit in a committee and discuss this nation, but a person who commands a huge following like Kalonzo Musyoka cannot and will not sit on that committee. So it's a paradox, and it's awkward to say that these negotiations must be held, because the person who says they must be held in parliament is living in a utopic world, is living in a world where they think that leaders in Kenya are those who hold political offices. Leaders in Kenya, most of the time, are not necessarily the holder of political offices. They are people who are de facto leaders of certain constituencies of people. I mean, you've seen Raila Odinga give us public holidays. He wakes up and says, "Hakuna kazi Monday," and we get a public holiday. So we need to respect the fact that we have leaders who command a huge following. They do not hold elective offices, but they have the capacity to cripple this nation.